Hey fellas, you're watching this. There are 5 days left to the release of Crown Tundra, so I have my remaining last video ready for when that happens. So here is the last of the Claw Trials, Pokemon Sun and Moon episode 37, Rising from the Ruins. Alright, so pick up where you left off Rockruff is distraught that he mistakenly injured Ash's Rowlet when and they were trying for the grandchild Olivia. So he's run off somewhere on the island. Ash up all night trying to find him. Even after Rockruff injures him, he still won't give up. So the rest of the students and Professor Kukui as well as Olivia try and find Rockruff. It turns out not only does Tapu Lele have other ideas, is for Rockruff, even though the game's gardens do not behave this way. It turns out that not only Olivia's midday Lycanroc, but also Gladion, who's also an island, his midnight Lycanroc have a lot of plans as well. I'm gonna be saying Lycanroc a lot in this vlog, so just keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. They do end up finding Rockruff at the Ruins of Hope, and as it turns out, as dusk is falling, here's a sort of a ceremony with a flash of green. Insert Pirates of the Caribbean called back here, but even though how one of my associates once bought this idea, his original channel and presumably the video related to the topic are gone, but I have mine on the topic at hand in the description, and I actually really like how they approach this, treating it not just like a standard evolution, but to introduce a new form, a big ceremony of sorts. Or it's that Tapu Lele recognizes as what has transpired, and as it turns out, this is like the introduction of a new form, the Dusk Lycanroc, and I gotta say, I really like that idea. Even though the Switch functions differently, time wise, and as a result, there's the whole depending on the Moon versions where it's operates on a day and night cycle that's the opposite of Sun. So meaning that I basically had to get up around that time frame to evolve my Hawkeye 1 Ultra Moon. I really like design wise and how it handles Lycanroc's bond with Ash. And I'll definitely get into that further as I go over the next season starting November. So while everyone heads back to Melamela Island, and Olivia emotes with tears of joy about their bond as the journey continues. Yeah. So it's the last episode of the Akala Island trials. This one was a good one for them to go out on, I'd say. Especially like how the animation and style was directly worked as a little story, and also set up of Gladion having Type Null and trying to keep that beast hidden, which I'll get into again as I talk about Season 2, who Ultra Avenger starting in November. There's not a whole lot to say this time, but if you want to know more about my thoughts on Midday, hey, I'm all about Dust Like a Rock and Society Sex So Sarah Crown Tony Really Speak. There's the video in the description. My other two videos I had in such a manner. So anyway, so I gotta say for now, my look at the next episode will be up tomorrow. So Lola.